Hello everybody, it's Junerie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be starting our recipe for disaster journey. Last week, okay, I'll post it here. I've only leveled up once and that was the strength level that we got from the quest. And that's because I'm filming this early. I won't be on Runescape at all for the next week just because I have lots of assignments due. 3 assignments due in 1 week and it's pretty tough at the moment. But all is good. I wanted to have a video out for this week anyways, so let's just go and start our journey. I want that. 2k, thank you. So for today's video, we're going to be doing the Dwarf one, the Wartface and Bentnoze, and Pirate Pete. We'll see if we can do another quest. It depends on how long this video goes for. But yeah, let's get onto it. 1 second. Moving stuff to my other monitor. Alrighty. So for this quest, you need to have started the recipe for disaster quest, finished fishing contest, 320 coins, 1 bucket of milk, a pot of flour, 1 egg, a bowl of water, 4 Escanian ale, 1 ice gloves or smith gloves. I don't have both, so I am wearing normal gloves as well as I have telekinetic grab. I do have the Falador, Lumbridge, and Tavali teleport runes, and I'll be just maging the what's it called? Ice Fiend with fire. But let's get started. Where am I going? We're going to Lumbridge. Oh, spinach. I love picking stuff up. Hello, I am back to help you guys. Inspect Dwarf. How do I protect you, I wonder? To protect our short angry friend from the Culinoromancer's magic, I suggest that you seek out his father within the mountain tunnels that he guards. His fondness for rock cakes could prove key in freezing him. Freezing or freeing? I didn't read that right. Falador. Talk to Kylie. Kylie. Hey, what can I get you? What can you tell me about the dwarves and ale? They like it? No. I mean, what kind of ale do they drink? Well, I know for sure they enjoy my special recipe. Oh, would you tell me? And lose money? I think not. I could offer you some in return. How about 20 gold? 200 gold. You sure you haven't gotten more? Just 200, honest. Hand it over then, and I'll tell you the secret. The secret is in the gold. Drop a gold coin into Escanian ale and you'll get this weird golden ale that dwarves seem to love. I think they're genetically attracted to gold. Use coin on ale. Make sure you use them, otherwise you'll end up drinking it. Enter the tunnel under the White Dwarf Mountain. Oh, yay. The coin dissolves in ale? That's kind of worrying. A little bit. Why? Don't you think you shouldn't be drinking it? I mean, the dwarves, maybe they have livers of steel. Oh, I forgot to get stamina potions. As usual. Oh. Keep talking to the dwarf until he's drunk and agrees to make a rock cake. An old dwarf. Sun time bubble colorimancer freeze rock cakes. I have absolutely no clue what you're on about. Sit down, catch your breath, and explain, please. Okay, your son, the one who guards the tunnel entrance? Oh yeah, good lad he is. Well, he's in a special meeting and he's frozen by the colorimancer. Okay, you lost me again. I just got back from visiting him up top. He's fine. He's in a time bubble. Oh, that. No, he's quite okay. That was last week. I need your rock cake to free him from it. You're delusional. Never would old AHAHA give away his special recipe. Not for all the golden nectar from this rising sun. Here, have a drink. He handed the ale over to the dwarf, who slapped it with the noise of 1,000 seal celebrating a rain of fish. Is that what I think it is? Maybe. That's from the rising sun. The barmaid there will never tell me the recipe she uses. It's divine. Speaking of recipes, no, I swear I'll never tell. The dwarf nurses the very last drop of pint as if he'd really like more. Here, have another. Don't mind if I do. I think you deserve another pint. Don't mind if I do. I'm sure another pint will go down nicely. Don't mind if I do. Several beers later. Oh yeah, be best mate. You're a good friend, Hack. Do you think you can do me a favor? For you, Junerie? For you? I'd slide down a slope of churlish no element up. I don't need you to do that, friend. Just something as simple as baking some of your wonderful rock cakes, For your good friend? For you, anything. For a price, of course. Good, I'm sure I have some gold somewhere. How much gold do you want to make the cake? What? That wasn't a dream or my aching head? No, not a dream. You agreed to make me a special rock cake for free. For a fee. Oh. 100 gold, no less. Also, you'll need to get the ingredients too. Milk, flour, egg, and a bowl of water. Mind, it's a bowl, not a dirty bucket. You hand over 100 gold. I didn't say I'd have to run around, but okay. Milk, flour, egg, bowl of water. I'll be back. Oh, I just happened to have it in my bag. I have all the items you asked for. Is that it? I could make these. No, you couldn't. There's a special ingredient, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. Well, here's the ingredients anyway. You hand over the ingredient and watch the dwarf make the cake. What's he doing? Take the rock cake. So he just picked up that and mixed it in. If you didn't pick up the rock cake with ice glove, kill an ice fiend to cool the cake. Where do I find an ice fiend? I'm confused. Pick up the dwarven rock cake. If you have ice gloves, wear them to pick it up. Otherwise, wear your gloves or telegrab it. If it despawns, you need to get... Okay, I've got it. If you didn't pick up the rock cake with ice glove, kill an ice fiend to cool the rock cake. Let me just Google that. Ice fiend. Old School Runescape. On top of the ice man. Oh, right. Just up top. I just kill them? I don't need to like use it on them or anything. Oh, this is a White Wolf Mountain. Where's Ice Mountain? Oh, here. Fun times. Wrong place. Killing an Iron Fiend is one of the 3 options to cool down the Dwarf in Rock Cake. Okay. I wonder how you get ice gloves. Ice gloves are a piece of armor dropped by the Ice Queen under the White Wolf Mountain. I get myth gloves. The Ice Queen is also 111 level combat. Smith Glove is a piece of Smith uniform set that is made from using Smith Glove and Ice Glove. Okay, so I need Ice Gloves either way. No thank you, I'm okay. Oh, cool. That was easier. Go back to Lumbee and then we're gonna feed him. Use rock cake on Dwarf. Nice. You get 1 quest point, 1,000 cooking XP, 1,000 flair. Increase culinary Rantz's chest access. Good work, adventurer. I have teleported them away to safety. You only have 7 council members left to protect. Nice! We've done Dwarf. Now we're gonna do Wartface. And do Wartface and Bentnoze. I'm just gonna grab the stuff. So for Wartface and Bentnoze, you have to have started recipe for disaster. Finish goblin diplomacy. You'll need 1 bread, 1 orange, a knife, a blue, green, or purple dye. I'm not sure if I needed all of them. You said ores, but I bought them in case anyway. 1 spice, 1 charcoal, 1 fishing bait, but I bought 10. Don't know why I need it, so more is okay. 1 bucket of water, teleport to Falador and to Lumbridge, which I do, and for rewards you get 1k cooking experience, 1k farming XP, 1k crafting XP, and increased access to the Collier-Romance's chest. So we're gonna go and visit them frozen in the Lumbee castle. Doing what they do best. Which one of these am I actually meant to be saving? Neither of them were at the previous council meeting. The goblins get through leaders so fast I find it hard to keep track. I had the last leader die during a game of pin the tail on the basilisk. Well, no worries. I'm sure if you find something that they'll both eat, then that should work, I hope. Remembering the last time I dealt with these two, that may be easier said than done. Well, you could try asking some of the other goblins in the village for ideas. You should be able to find it in the north, just to the north of Falador, unless they've decided to sky the wrong color there or something. We're going to the goblin village. It's all the way up here, near the mind altar. Where are you going? Excuse me? Alright. No, it's not up there. It's not up there, it's not up there. This is a fairly short one. I mean, it's longer if I gathered the ingredients one by one, but I already gathered them. I gathered all most if not all the required items before I start filming, just to make it easier for myself. And I don't really think you'd want to watch me going around killing or just grabbing the items. Hello, Goblin Cook. Go away, human. Me busy here. Busy doing what? Me working on new way of cooking. Will be most famousest Goblin Cook ever. I need your help. Wartface and Bentnoze have been trapped by a terrible curse. Well, maybe that's why the mud knuckles not been shouted at recently. Suppose me should help, but first Mud Knuckles must finish the experiment. Unfortunately, he's missing one vital ingredient. What do you mean? Maybe I can get it for you. It's called charcoal. Mud Knuckle here you can get it from shops on Karamja, but the custom officers, they know like goblins anymore. Burnt trees, they good to smash them up with axes, but Mud Knuckles only knows of burnt trees in the wilderness, and Mud Knuckles too afraid to go there. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I have one. Go away, human. Me busy here. Busy doing what? What do you mean? Oh, I give it to him. Use charcoal on Goblin Cook. I got the charcoal you are after. Really? Then no time to lose. Mud Knuckles already have everything else. Sulfur and stuff. Sulfur? He's making a bomb. He's making a bomb. Must be moving. Follow me. Are you sure this is a good idea? Absolutely best idea Mud Knuckles ever had. I'm not really convinced that. Should it shake like that? It's fine. What that noise? Do you just hear that? Hear what? Now they're shaking too. Oh. Ah, that must be Mud Knuckles again. A daily occurrence, I see. Mud Knuckles? Oh. It worked. It did? What were you trying to make? You're the human who helped me. Mud Knuckles is very grateful. We'll be famous real soon now. It's just collecting results, and so many results. On walls, on ceiling, everywhere. I think they were calling it fast food, because of how fast it goes from raw to burnt. See? I need your help. Yes, Mud Knuckles is very grateful. How can I help? Your leaders, Wartface and Bentnoze, have been trapped by a terrible curse. So that's why Mud Knuckles has not been shouted at recently. But how can I be helping? Cooking and magic no mix? Tried that before. Mud Knuckles had some very angry wizard at door after trying to burn stuff to cook on. I need to create a dish that both the generals would eat to save them from the curse. Oh. What? It's impossible. Mud Knuckles tried it before, but they make no sense. What do they want? Well, Bentnoze wanted fruit in the dish. But Wartface only fruit he eat is sliced oranges. That doesn't sound too bad. Maybe, but Bentnoze objects to the color. Anything else? Wartface, he wants some nice juicy maggots. Where can I get maggots? Humans use them all the time for fishing. Mud Knuckles think this is crazy waste of maggot mine, but each to their own. Each to their own indeed, but what's the problem? Bentnoze not like maggots. Say they're too bland. Would only eat them if spicier. Okay, is there anything other than oranges and maggots? Bentnoze asked for some bread in the mix. Let me guess, Wartface complained, right? Yep, Wartface think bread is too crunchy. He prefers slimy or soggier food, like the maggots. So let me get this straight. I need orange slices which aren't orange, maggots that aren't bland, and bread that isn't crunchy. Yep, that about sums it up. Bring them all to me and Mud Knuckles will make suitable dish. Oh, wonderful. Well, I guess I'll have to see what I can do. Okay, so use bucket of water on the bread. Cut up the oranges. Slices. Use dye. Okay. Use. Well, which is the most expensive dye? I'm gonna use the blue one. Use blue dye on the orange slices. Use the spice on the fishing bait. And that's it. You, the human who helped. Mud Knuckles is very grateful. We'll be famous soon. It's just collecting results and so many results on the walls, hanging on the ceilings everywhere. I think of the holding it fast food. Okay. I've got the ingredients we need to make the meal for Wartface and Bentnoze. Mud Knuckles is confused. The ingredients make no sense, but give him here. Mud Knuckles make you what you need. There you go, but don't go blaming Mud Knuckles if it doesn't work. The goblin has your bowl containing some kind of indescribable grey mush. Great, thanks. I'm going back to Lumbridge. And seeing if it works. Use slop up compromise. Nice. We got 1 quest point, 1k cooking, 1k crafting, 1k farming XP, and increased Colin Romance's chest access. Good work, adventurer. I've teleported them away to safety. You only have 6 council members left to protect. Oh, great. Now we're going to do pirate. Pirate Pete. Okay, so I'm back for this quest. Pirate Pete quest. You need 21 cooking. Whoop. So for Pirate Pete, you need 31 cooking, 1 empty fish bowl, 1 needle, 3 bronze wire, 1 pestle mortar, 1 knife, a couple of bread, a couple of raw cod, combat gear, and food, teleport to Lumbridge and Khazad. I googled it, not googled it, I looked at it before and it ended here. I'm not sure if this is correct, but it's Port Khazad. The fastest way I can find is either fishing trawler teleport or ferrying DJP or the Monster RD cloak, which is what I'm gonna use. And yes, I believe that's it, because you need to defeat you need combat gear to defeat 5 mudskippers, which are level 30 to 31, a crab, which is a level 21 to 23. So let's start off with talking to Pirate Pete. Not talking to, inspecting him because he can't talk. He's frozen. How would I go about protecting this nautical fellow from the curse of the Collie Romancer then? Wait a minute, my fortune teller senses is tingling. Okay. Ah yes, to immunize him from the Collie Romancer's attack, you will need to feed him fish cakes. Ooh, fish cakes. Fish cakes? What, like chocolate cake with fish instead of chocolate? No, like small breadcrumbs, fishy delicacies. So how would I make those then? I don't know. I'm a fortune teller, not a cook. I don't suppose it occurred to you to ask the actual cook in the room right next door to us. Oh yeah, I'll be right back. Fish cake, mint fish, add spices. The ones I eat don't normally have breadcrumbs in it, but what can we talk about? Can we talk about what happened in the dining room? Wow, you were incredible. The way you defeated the Coloniromancer. You made it seem so easy. The way I don't like that word. Coloniromancer? Cully. I'm gonna call it Cully. What? With the food and that big portal thingy and everything? I'm just glad you were around. Who knows what could have happened if you weren't able to help us. I'm sorry, I don't have a clue what you... Oh, right. This must be part of the whole time bubble thing that Iris told me about. So the cook outside of the bubble remembers me having already saved all the council members, even though I have actually gone and done it yet. God, this time travel stuff makes my head hurt. So, I don't suppose you can remember exactly how I defeated him, can you? Of course! Which bit can't you remember doing? Protecting... I can't quite remember how I managed to save that pirate. The pirate? Yes, you used fish kick, didn't you? I did? I did. Out of interest, could you just help me quickly with that? Can you tell me how to make fish cakes? Fish cakes? As in fish eggs and fish milk? Don't be silly, that would never work. Can you check to see if there's a recipe for them? Of course. Found it. Apparently you need ground cod, ground kelp, ground giant crab meat, and breadcrumbs. Where can I get ground cod? Well, if you use the pestle mortar on a raw cod, that will grind up nicely. Where do I get ground kelp? There's apparently some kelp patches off the coast near Remington. Murphy knows more about that. As for the grinding pad, all you have to do is use a pestle and mortar on it. That'll get it sorted. Murphy also used to bring in giant crabs occasionally though. He hasn't had any of them for a while. You had best to go and have a word with him to see if he can tell you what happened. Where do I get breadcrumbs? Use a pestle and mortar on it. That's easy. All you do is use a knife to slice the bread into tiny, tiny chunks. Great. Thanks. No problem. Use knife. Wait. I don't want to do it in case I'm wrong. Let's go running. Oh. I'm gonna see if it works. This is still faster than teleporting. Yay! Okay. So just use the fishing trawler teleport. Murphy, can you tell me about giant crabs? Giant crabs? Why? I used to haul up a few of those whenever I get my nets around Remington. Why the interest? I need to get some giant crab meat and kelp. Can you tell me where I can get some? Well, the only thing I can think to do is to go down there and look to see if there's any left. Go down there? What do you mean? As in under the water. Tell me, can you get your hands on a fishbowl? I'm sure I'll be able to if I put my mind to it. Why do you ask? Well, I know how to rig up a handy set of breathing gear that'll allow you to keep air inside the fishbowl. You just have to put a barrel in air on your back and a fishbowl over your head and dive over the side. You should hold enough air to keep you alive for quite some time. That sounds pretty dangerous. Not at all. I'll even weigh anchor to the chain somewhere easy to reach so you can climb out easily enough to if you run into trouble. I'm still not happy about this. Well, I can't think of any other way to check. If you come up with a better plan, then feel free to tell me. In the meantime, I'll wait. If you want me to take you diving, I'll be ready. By the way, why are you so interested in crabs all of a sudden? I can't tell you, I'm afraid. It's the very fabric of space and time. The very fabric of space and time could collapse. Okay. Well, I guess some people would do anything for a bit of fresh seafood. Actually, I would. I love seafood. Talk about recipe for disaster. Oh, hey there. Up for a bit of a swim? I certainly am. Great. I'll sort that fishbowl out for you. There you go. Are you sure this is safe? Sure, it's as sound as my ship. Want me to take you out now? Not yet, because I need... Uh-oh. I guess I have to eat one of my bread. Yeah. Talk to Murphy. Oh, hi there. All set for the dive? Yes, let's go diving. Well, that's the sort of spirit I like to see. However, you're too far heavy. What do you mean? I can't... 27 kilos? That's fascinating. I'm 53. Okay. So, I just removed all my armor because that was heavy. Okay, let's be off then. Okay, see you soon, Murphy. Good luck. I'll weigh anchor. Climb up. Well, you need to. I'm assuming. I didn't read it. Get some kelp. I love kelp. Get some kelp. Is this it? Get 3 soy in case you burn a fish cake or 2. Get 5. Okay, that's enough. Climb anchor. Talk to Nung in the north of the area. How'd it go? Not too bad. Great, I'll take us back in. Oh, so you have to go down there to... I thought, oh, this area, not down there. Okay. So we're gonna pick up some kelp again, because I did this wrong. I didn't notice that there's a whole place here. Oh. Gonna pick up some rocks. Oh. Alright. I'm gonna talk to Nung, north of the area. That was my bad. I thought I just had to get the kelp. I didn't think this place had a whole other thing. Hey, silly fishy, what the round head? What's with the round head? Me? Yeah, what kind of fishy you think you are? I'm not any kind of fishy fish. What are you doing here for you as no fish? Well, I'm trying to get some giant crab meat. This fishy's a funny fishy. What's this fishy wanting? You see those big crabs? I want one of those. You're here to steal my big crunchy claws? Nung should smash your stupid round head. Always the big netting was taking my big crunchy claws. I put them in the cages, and now you come to get them? Swim away, little fishy, or I'll eat you till you're dead. Wait, could I buy some of the crab meat? Silly round heady fish want to swap big crunchy claws? Nah, you know the real deal. I bet you know do Nung big favor. Seriously, I need to get that meat. I'll do you a big favor if you want. Ha, silly round head fishy. If you get Nung 5 big skippy skin, then maybe Nung thinking of you okay. Big skippy skin? Yeah, the big skippy live over there. You need lots of big stones to get down there. Then you gotta kill big skippies and bring the skin to Nung. You do this, then maybe Nung let you swap your big crunchy claws. Kinda talk like him sometimes, but also not. Now I kinda can see how annoying it can be. So what am I doing? Attack skipper. I wonder if you can use a thing here. A sword? I don't think so. Maybe. Just gonna kill 5 of these. Where did the rocks go? Don't ask questions, Junerie. Just play the game. I was about to hit him again. Talk to Nang. Nang, have your giant mud skipper skins. What you say? Has your silly round head fishy got the big skippy skin? Sigh. Yes, I have the big skippy skins. Silly round head fishy done good. Gimme. Yeah, the round head fishy does a good big favor for now. I'm thinking you okay enough to swap the giant crunchy claws now. Great, how much do you want for them? You got to get me something to make these hide to a coat and a flipper and hat. Then I'll let you have all the big crunchy claws you can get. But it not be easy. Well, I'll do it. What do you need? An item, ancient powder, something from the deepest, darkest dungeon in the world? What sort of monster do I need to fight? I'd best grab myself some potions too. Will there be traps? Should I bring some cakes? Yeah, it's a real dangerous for a fishy. You gotta go up to the topsies and gotta get a needle thingy and some wiry stuff. A needle? Yeah. And a bronze wire. Yeah. 3 wiry stuff. So all I have to do is bring you 3 rolls of bronze wire and a needle, and I can kill all the giant crabs I can kill. Yeah, but not sneaky around head. But be a sneaky round head fishy. The top seas have no water for a little fishy like you to breathe in. It's real dangerous. Yeah, sounds it. My head reading this. Nang, I have the needle and wire. Nang thinks is a very useful fishy he finds. Gimme. Nang have all the wiry stuff and needle thing he needs to make a biggest skippy skin hat ever. You're a good little fishy. Eat as many big crunchy claws as you want. Maybe you get big and strong like Nang. Thanks. Thank goodness I can... How do I get in there? Yeah. Open pen door. Hey, Nang says no fishies. I spoke to Nang, he said it was okay. Well, if Nang says it's okay, then go ahead. Attack. Attack. I love crab. My favorite seafood. But it's so expensive. Only for special occasions. I wonder if I can just kill the small ones. The same meat? Same meat. Okay, fine. crab claw. Okay. I'll go now. Pretty. We're gonna use the pestle mortar on the crab meat, use the pestle mortar on the kelp, use the pestle mortar on the raw cod, and I used the knife to make some breadcrumbs. So, what next? Use the ingredients together to make the cake, but I need to talk to the cook. I guess I don't need to use the ground meat on ground kelp. Oh, I don't know how to make it yet. Okay. Can we talk about what happened in the dining room? Wow, you're incredible. The way you defeated a cully, you made it seem so easy. So I don't suppose you can remember exactly how I defeated him, can you? Of course. Which bit can't you remember doing? I don't quite remember how I managed to save that pirate. The pirate? Yes, you used fish cake, didn't you? I did. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the new part. I have all the ingredients for fish cakes. Great, just like before, I've been reading the recipe and I know how to make the fish cake now. It's pretty simple actually. All you have to do is to use the ingredients on each other and then cook the fish cakes on the range. That's it? Yeah, I thought that there was a page missing from the cookbook because it seemed so easy, but it turns out it really is that easy. Use kelp, use kelp, use kelp, use. Nice. So we got 5. So we're gonna use the raw fish cake on the cooking range. Nice. Actually, the burnt one doesn't look too bad. Chop, chop. Open the door. It heals 11. That's. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. I was awarded 1 quest point, 1k cooking, 1k fishing, 1k smithing, 1k crafting XP, increases cully chest access. Nice. Good work, adventurer. I teleported them away to safety. You now have 5 council members left to protect. Ooh, yes. Nice. So I decided, because we finished quite early, so I decided to do some prerequisite quests. And we're gonna do Murder Mystery, which is for the Lumber Guide, as well as the big Chompy hunting one, which is also for Lumber Guide, to rescue him. So let's go over to the Sinclair Mansion, because we're gonna investigate a murder. What's going on here? Oh, it's terrible. Lord Sinclair has been murdered and we don't have any clues as to who or why. We're totally baffled. If you can help us, we will be very grateful. Yes. For this quest you need 1 pot and that's it. No enemy to defeat. You'll be rewarded 3 quest points, 1.4k crafting experience, which is an interesting number. But you also get 2k coins. Sure, I'll help. Thanks a lot. What should I be doing to help? Look around and investigate who might be responsible. The Sarge said every murder leaves clues to who done it, but frankly we're out of our depths here. Let's go. Search the window. Change it outside or inside. Investigate smash window. Some threads have seemed to be caught on a loose nail on the window. Anyone wearing a jacket? Criminal dagger. The knife doesn't seem sturdy enough to have killed Lord Sinclair. Pungent pot. It seemed like Lord Sinclair was drinking from this before he died. Paper. The note says, remember to blow out candles when you leave the room to save energy. Blow out the candle. Outside. Open door. I'm gonna try something. One of the guards has asked me to help. When talking, I should examine the crime scene very closely for evidence and interrogate everyone in the area carefully. There's some flyer paper in there. Should I take it? Yes, it might be useful. But there's still plenty left. Okay, got 2 pieces. I wonder if I remove this. I want to see if I can do it. So we have everything from this level, I believe. Address form. The form says apply now for great savings. Don't let this great deal pass you by. What if I talk to everyone? Interrogate everyone. Okay. Talk to God. How did Sinclair die? Well, it's all very mysterious. Mary the maid found the body in the study next to his bedroom on the east wing of the ground floor. The door was found locked from the inside and he seemed to have been stabbed, but there was an odd smell in the room. Frankly, I'm stuck. Locked from the inside, but someone went through the window. Well, what do you want to know then? Where were you when the murder happened? Why are you accusing me of something? You seem to have a very high opinion of yourself. I was in my room, if you must know, alone. Who do you think was responsible? I don't know. I don't think it's very convenient that you have to arrive here so soon after it happened. Maybe it was you. You seem to be projecting. Do you recognize your thread? You show how the free thread? That's some thread. Sorry, do you have a point here or do you just enjoy wasting people's time? You have a big ego, girl. Talk to Mary. Nope. Talk to Mary. I'm here to help with the garden. How can I help you? Who do you think is responsible? Oh, I don't know. Frank was acting kind of funny after that big argument with him and the Lord had the other day by the beehive. So, I guess maybe him, but it's really scary to think someone here might be responsible. I actually hope it was a burglar. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was with Hobbs and Louisa in the kitchen helping to prepare Lord Sinclair's meal, and then when I took it to his study I said, oh, it was horrible. She seemed to be on the verge of crying. You try not to push her for any more detail. Did you hear any suspicious noises at all? I don't really remember hearing anything out of the ordinary. No sounds of struggle then? No, I don't remember hearing anything like that. How about the guard dog barking? Oh, that horrible dog is always barking at nothing, but I don't think I did. I'm here to help the cover the investigation. How can I help? Who do you think is responsible? I really couldn't say it. I wouldn't really want to point any fingers at anyone. If I had to make a guess, I'd have to say it was probably Bob though. I saw him arguing with Lord Sinclair about some missing silverware from the kitchen. It was a very heated argument. Where were you at the time of the murder? Me, I was sound asleep here in the servants' quarters. It was very hard. It's very hard as a handyman around here. It's very hard work as a handyman around here. There's always something to do. Did you hear any suspicious noises at all? No, I didn't, but I sleep very soundly at night. So you didn't hear any sounds of a struggle or any barking from the guard dog next to the study window? Now that you mention it, no, it is odd I didn't hear anything like that, but I do sleep very soundly, as I said, and I wouldn't necessarily have heard it if there was such a noise. So you're no help. What's so important you need to bother me with then? What do you mean? The Lord died. The females in this mansion. Who do you think is responsible? It could have been anyone. The old man was an idiot. He's been asking for it for years. Where were you when the murder happened? I was out. Care to be any more specific? Not really. I don't have to justify myself to the likes of you, you know. I know the king personally, you know. Now are we finished here? I don't care if you know him personally. Do you recognize the thread? Looks like the blue thread to me. If you can't work that out for yourself, I don't hold much hope of you solving this crime. It looks a lot like the material your trousers are made of, doesn't it? I suppose so. Say what? Suspicious? How can I help? Who do you think is responsible? Elizabeth? Her father confronted her about her constant petty thieving and was devastated to find out she had stolen the silver needle, which had meant a lot to him. You could hear the argument from Lumbridge. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was right here with Hub and Mary. You can't suspect me, surely. Okay, so they're all there. Hear any strange noises at all? Suspicious? What do you mean suspicious? Any sound of a struggle with an intruder, for example? I'm sure I don't recall any such thing. How about the guard dog barking at an intruder? No, I didn't. If you don't have anything else to ask, can you go and leave me alone now? I have a lot of cooking to do for this evening. What do you mean? There's a murder? And you're thinking about having a feast? I'm here to help the guard with the investigation. Good for you. Now what do you want? And can you spare me any money? I'm a little short. Who do you think was responsible? I don't know. You don't know how long it takes an inheritance to come through, do you? I could really use that money pretty soon. Frank? Where were you when the murder happened? I don't know. I was somewhere around here, probably. Could you spare me some food coins? I'll be able to pay you double tomorrow. It's just there's this poker night tonight. There's this poker night tonight in town. Seems like you want the inheritance to gamble, as usual. Do you recognize this thread? It kind of looks like the same material as my trousers are made of. Same color anyway. I think it's worth anything. Think it's worth anything? Can I have it? Or just some money? Frank. There's so many suspicious people. I'm here now. Who do you think is responsible? Honestly, I think it was Cal. I was having this huge argument with the Lord in the library the other day. It was something to do with stolen books. She definitely seemed upset though, to have done it afterward. Where were you at the time of the murder? I was in town at the end. When I got back, the house was swarming with guards who told me what had happened, sorry. Okay, so you're out of the picture. Any suspicious noises? Well, like what? Any sound of a struggle with Lord Sinclair? No, I don't remember anything like that. How about the guard barking at all? I hear him bark all the time. It's one of his favorite things to do. I can't say I did the night of the murder though, so I wasn't close enough to hear either way. Yeah, because he wasn't here. As you approach the gate, the guard dog starts barking loudly at you. There's no way an intruder could have committed the murder. It must have been someone the dog knew to get past quietly. Makes sense. Someone in the house, obviously. I'm here now. Who do you think was responsible? It was Anna. She's seriously unbalanced. She trashed the garden once and tried to blame it on me. I bet it was her. It's just the kind of thing she does. She really hates me. She was arguing with the Lord about trashing the gardens a few days ago. Trashing the garden doesn't really mean murder. Where were you at the time? I'm rather right here by my little shed. It was very cozy to sit and think in. Did you hear anything? Not that I remember. No struggle. Not to the best of my recollection. How about the guard dog barking? No, not that I can recall. Okay. I think let's talk to the guard. Oh, there's a person here. Bob. I haven't spoken to you yet. Who do you think was responsible? I don't really care as long as no one thinks it's me. Maybe it was that strange poison seller who headed towards the Sears village. Nope. Where were you? I was walking by myself in the garden, and can anyone vouch for that? No, but I was. Do you recognize this thread? It's some thread, great clue, not real, no really. Do I talk to Goss? What can you tell me about the Sinclair? What can you tell me about his sons? His sons A. They all have their own skeletons in their cupboard. You have to be more specific here. Tell me about Bob. Bob is an odd character indeed. I'm not one to gossip, but I heard Bob is addicted to tea. He can't make it through the day without having at least 20 cups. Might think that's big, but he has to spend thousands of gold to feed his habits. At what point he stole a lot of silverware from the kitchen and pawned it so he can afford to buy his daily tea allowance. If his father found out, he would have been in so much trouble, he might even get disowned. That's some addiction. Oh, David. Not many people know this, but David really has an anger problem. He's always screaming and shouting at the household servant when he's angry, and they live in a state of fear. Always walking on eggshells around him, but none of them have the courage to talk to his father about his behavior. If they did, Lord Sinclair would almost certainly kick him out of the house, as some of the servants have been there longer than he has, and he definitely has no right to treat them like he does. But I'm not one to gossip about people. You're gossiping a lot. And that's why your name is Gossip. Frank. I'm not one to talk ill of people behind their backs, but Frank is a real piece of work. He's an absolutely terrible gambler. He can't pass 2 dogs on the street without putting a bet on which one will bark first. He has already squandered all of his allowance, and I heard he has stolen a number of paintings of his father's to sell to try and cover up his debt. But he still owes a lot of people a lot of money. If his father ever found out, he would stop his income, and then he will be in serious trouble. The main one is the gambling. T is also... His daughters A. They're all nice pieces of work. Which of them specifically you want to know? Anna. Anna has 2 great loves, sewing and gardening, but one thing she has kept a secret, that she had an affair with Stanford the gardener and tried to get him fired when they broke up by killing all of the flowers in the garden. If her father ever found out she had done that, he would be furious. He would disown her. Flowers are not really a reason for murder. Hell, she's such a fool. You didn't hear this from me, but I heard a while ago she was conned out of a lot of money by a traveling salesman who sold her a box full of beans by telling her they were magic. But they weren't. She sold some rare books from the library to cover her debt, but her father would be incredibly annoyed if she found out. He might even throw her out of the house. Only Frank brought up inheritance, though. Elizabeth has a strange problem. She cannot help herself, but is always stealing more objects. It's pretty sad that she's rich enough to afford to buy things, but would rather steal them instead. Now, I don't want to spread stories, but I heard she even stole a silver needle from her father that had great sentimental value for him. He was devastated when it was lost and cried for a week thinking he'd lost it. If he ever found out that it was her who had stolen it, he would go absolutely mental, maybe even disowning her. I think that's all I can get from you. Who do you think was responsible? I guess it could have been an intruder, but the big dog of theirs, I seriously doubt it. I suspect it was someone closer to home, especially as I heard that the poison salesman in Zia's village made a big sale to one of the family the other day. Should I talk to this poison person? My dad was a guard once, but he told me the marks on your heads are totally unique. He called them fingerprints. He said you can find them easily on things like shiny metallic surface by using a fine powder to mark out where the marks are, and then using some sticky paper to print it from an object. I bet you can find a way to get someone's fingerprints. You can solve the crime pretty easily. Bob? Is it you? Oh. Nope. Hello, Leo. Oh, I don't want to, but I do at the same time. Okay. Let me out of here. Yay, XP map. Okay, so Bob isn't it? I'm gonna get more paper. Didn't I get an... Oh, my bad. Didn't I get a silver something? A necklace from the girl? Okay, so it's not Anna, it's not Bob. Upstairs. No, you're suspicious. As well as her. killed your dad. Who's the poison man? Who's the poison man? I don't need to cut that. Why there's so many seer? I guess they're getting a murder in Sinclair's house. There was a murder in Sinclair's house? That's terrible, and I was only there the other day too. They bought the last of my patented multi-purpose poison. Who did you sell the poison to at the house? Well, Peter Potter patent multi-purpose poison is a product of such obvious quality that I'm glad to say I managed to sell a bottle to each of the Sinclairs. Anna, Bob, Carol, David, Elizabeth, and Frank all bought the bottle. In fact, they bought the last of my supplies. Maybe I can take your name and address and I'll personally come and visit you when the stock returns. Oh, no, it's okay. So they all bought it? I have this pot I found at the murder scene. Yes, it smells exactly like my patented multi-purpose poison. But I don't see how it could be. It's quite clear says on the label of all bottles, not to be taken internally extremely poisonous. Perhaps someone else put it in his wine? Yes, I suppose that could have happened. The buy poison? I think I'm done with that one. How did you buy poison the other day? I don't see what on earth this has to do with you, but the drain was outside of the block and nobody else has the intelligence to even unblock the simple drain. I felt like I had to do it myself. Seems about right. You know why there was so much poison was bought recently? Well, I know Frank bought some poison recently to clean the crust that's outside. It's very old and rusty and I couldn't clean it myself. So he said he would buy some cleaner and clean it himself. He probably just got one from that poison salesman the other day. It's him though. I overheard Anna saying to Stanford that he didn't do something about the state of the compost heap he was going to. She really doesn't get along with Stanford. I really have no idea why. You'd have to ask her though. So the compost to drain. There was a nest of mosquito under the fountain. You killed the poison the other day. You can see it for yourself. Okay. Mosquitoes, didn't everyone? I mean, they all seem normal. The Blue thread is either Cal, Elizabeth, or Frank. But the fingerprint is Elizabeth's. Would you like to buy some? I can't escape to cash right now, so it's very cheap, hardly being used at all. I used it up to clean the final request outside. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be him. There's a nest of spiders upstairs between 2.75. Nest of spiders. Nest of spiders? Was there a nest of spiders? Okay, so that checks out. Louise, I told Cal to buy some for that strange. Clean the drains before they get in there. He fast tails and ice in the garden, so I bought some poison to share. Annoyed by the mosquito under the fountain in the garden. I mean, poison. Okay, so that checks out. Who thought the poison mosquito hubs took? Elizabeth. So Elizabeth didn't use the poison as well. I'm not gonna read those because we already know. The problem with the beehive in the garden is all of our servants are pathetically useless, so I decided to deal with myself. So I did. So I need to check the beehive. I think that's it, right? It's only Elizabeth that didn't use the poison, fingerprints, and then the clothes. I don't think it was an intruder. I don't think Lord Sinclair was killed by being stabbed. Really, why not? Nobody heard the guard dog barking, which you would have it if it had been an intruder who was responsible. Nobody heard any signs of a struggle either. I think the knife was there to throw suspicions away from the real culprit. That makes sense, but who do you think did it? You proved to the guard that thread matches Elizabeth's clothes? Yes, I have to agree with that, but we need more evidence. You proved to the guard Elizabeth did not use the poison on the fountain. Excellent work, but have you considered a career as a detective? But I'm afraid it's still not quite enough. You matched Elizabeth's fingerprints with those on the dagger found on the body of Lord Sinclair. Yes, there's no doubt about it. It must have been Elizabeth who killed her father. All of the guards must congratulate you on your excellent work in helping us to solve this case. We don't have many murders around here in Glenmore, and I'm afraid we wouldn't have been able to solve it by ourselves. We will hold her here and the house arrest until such a time we bring her to trial. You have our gratitude, and I'm sure the rest of the family as well, in helping to apprehend the murderer. I'll just take the evidence from you now. Hand over all the evidence. Please accept this reward from the family. 3 quest point, 1.4 crafting XP, and 2k coins. Okay, so the last quest took us quite some time because I didn't rely on quest helper, and what would have been a 10-minute 10-minute quest took almost an hour for me, so excuse all the fast forwarding and cutting. It's just not how I want to play, really. At the moment, at least, it took too much brain power, and I just want to play the game right now. So we're gonna rely on Quest Helper, but it was okay. So for big chompy bird hunting, you need 30 range, 30 cooking, 5 fletching, 1 axe, 100 feathers, 1 knife, 1 hammer, 1 chisel, 4 wolf bones, and you need to defeat a chompy. Not sure what you need for that, what level they are, but I think it's fine. Oh, I think we're using the arrows and stuff. You'll be rewarded with 2 quest points, 262 fletching experience, 1.4k cooking experience, 735 range experience, an ogre bow, and the ability to fletch ogre arrows, and ability to hunt and cook chompy bird, which is interesting. But this is a prerequisite to one of the prerequisite to Lumbee guide. So we're going to talk to Rantz. Hey, you creature, make me some stabbers. I want to hunt that chomping stabbers with a stabby chunk, because I want to hunt the chompy. The chompy is the best gummies for rats. Spicy and bugs. Creature knows what rats want, trying to stabby the chompy. The ogre shows you a huge and crude bow and then starts to nod energetically in an effort to help you understand. I think I understand. You want me to make some arrows for you? Yes, is what Rantz said. Make the stabber for the stabby chucker. Yes. Okay, I'll make you some stabbers. Good, you creature. You need stickies from our key trees and stabbies from dog bones. Oh my gosh. So much. Stabby. I'm gonna make more. Because I'm pretty sure we need more, maybe? Don't know, we'll find out. Use chisel on the wolf bones. Arrow tips. Use feather on the arrow shaft. Use the wolf bones on the arrows. I kind of want to finish that up. That took quite some time. Chisel. I only did 3 anyway. Oh well. What did it? Use ogre arrow on Rantz. Hey, you creature, you made a stabber. That's good, creature. Well, yes, actually, you asked me, as you asked so nicely. Here you go. Here's your stabbers. The creature has them goodly. Now you can stick the chompy birds, but the chompy not coming without the fatsy toads. Gotta get the fatsy toady to get the chompies, then we can put it over Here, Nikki, the Chompy. How do you make the Chompy come? Chompies love the fancy toadies. Toadies get big on the swamp gas, and the Chompy are licking the lips for him. As we is licking lips for the Chompy don't like the smaller toadies from nearby Swampy. They find these eaters like Rantz. Vicey and Bugs play with toadies and blow a day all time making fancy toadies. My brain trying to decipher what he's saying. Unlock the chest. Search. Get the bellows. Leave the cave. Fill the bellows on swamp bubbles. Ah. And then you're gonna fill up. Use the bellows on the swamp toad. Bring the toads to Rantz. Here's your bloated toad. That's the good fancy toady. Now we need to put it for the Chompy to come. Where should I put the fancy toadies? Over there. Drop. You gotta play the gate. And let me wait for the Chompy. It shouldn't be long now. Sneaky. I have to get more bait if there's none here. Does Chompy bird even exist, I wonder? I did not mean to do that. But I need to get a frog. Hello? What are these for? Wait for Chompy to spawn. If the frog despawn, you need to place another one in the clearing south of Rantz. Oh. I keep missing the Chompy birds. Come on, let me have a go. No, it's Rantz Stabby Thrower, you too weedy. I'm quite strong. Okay, I'll lend you another Stabby Thrower, but creature, don't be cry when it hurts itself. Okay. Oh. It's still there. Take multiples if you kill stuff. It's what I've learned. So you don't have to do it again. Damn, these things are expensive. 1.8k. Okay. Hey, you got a Chompy yet? Yep, here's your Chompy bird. That's a great Chompy. You must have got lucky with shot. You can cut it over there. Spit roast. But we're particularly about our Chompy yum. Me want potato with mine. Vicey and Bugs want something with theirs as well. So ask them what they want. What now? I got a Chompy bird. You expect me to cook it as well? Yeah, the spit over there. Last time the yummies got very bad. Did bad things to food and belly. Huh? Okay, so what do they want? Talk to Bugs. Dad says you making the Chompy for us. So you have to have the equally with mind. Chompy's our favorite yums. Okay, I got one. Lucky. What do you want? Dad says you're roasting Chompy. I want dongle leaf with mine. Can't wait to eat it. Where am I gonna find dongle? Dongle? Dougal. And a potato. Where am I gonna find a potato? I have that one. Where am I gonna find dougal leaves? Over there. They're all over here. Potato. Ouch. You use the potato, dougal leaves, and aqua leaf with the Chompy bird to make a seasoned Chompy. You use the seasoned Chompy on Rantz. Hey creature, did you get the cooked Chompy yet? I smell something cooking and it made me very hungry. Hand over Chompy. You know it's good for you. Yeah, here you go. Here's your cooked Chompy bird. You hand it over. Hey. Good delicious Chompy bird. Yay, this looks really tasty as well. Thank you very much. The Chompy, Vicey and Bug like very much. The family of ogres sit down together and enjoy your well-cooked Chompy bird. Click here to continue. Whoops. It's my pleasure. Nice. We've completed that. Oh my... Jeez. That was too much. Too much happening. But yes. We completed quite a bit of quest and more recipe for disaster requirements. So we need to finish that, and it's going to be a long journey just because the requirement takes a long time. But I'm excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you want to comment anything, please leave them down below. If you like TCGs and Old School Runescape, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Have a fruitful day.